Hi everyone, thanks for watching this video and for participating in the hypothesis generation workshop for restructure MRs. And I'm going to walk you through what the preparation is going to be for this workshop, what you need to do before we all meet together, and yeah, just a brief overview of the preparation materials. So let's get to it. So this is the issue where you've been pinged and where you're assigned. Feel free to read the description in full, but right now I'm going to focus on this section, the prep materials. So first of all, I'd like for you to get familiar with the Spotify's Thoughtful Execution Framework, and this links to a PDF how-to, which I invite you to read in full. It's very easy to follow. This is the content where you learn step by step about this framework that we're using. This is the first time we're experimenting with it, and I feel that it aligns very well with the way that we work at GitLab and allows us to focus and link each step of our design process in a thoughtful way, as the framework is called. So we will understand how to set a goal, what is the data and insights, and how those support the problem and opportunities, how we can then ideate on hypotheses, the solutions and learnings. And for us, the focus of the workshop will be on this fourth step, the hypothesis, and you'll see along the way here with examples of specific data and insights and opportunities and hypotheses, how all of this comes together. So again, please read through this 14-page PDF that will show you how all of this comes together. Then I would like for you to review the workshop mural, focusing on two areas, the problem statement and relevant insights, and also the workshop area, which is colored in pink, specifically the instructions of the activities that we will do, and that will be the focus of our workshop. That will be the lightning demos and the hypothesis generation. So this clicking here in this link will move you to the workshop mural, where you have the thoughtful execution tree, which is again linked to what I just talked about, the thoughtful execution framework. And here we have several sections: goal, data and insights, problem and opportunities, and hypothesis. And what I'd like for you to focus on is the problems and opportunities that are here in this area. And we will focus on one specific problem to solve in our workshop. And that will be related to the navigation of merge requests, what we feel is the core problem that permeates the whole structure and that will influence everything else that we will do around the experience. And that is, how might we help Sasha? And Sasha is a software developer persona, and there's a link here if you want to learn more about them. How might we help Sasha navigate and triage comments, findings, and changes? And related to this, how might we, this problem statement, we have relevant data insights that we put together for you that will provide you with the support that you need to ideate around this problem. And we know this is an ambitious problem, this is a broad problem, but we wanted to keep it that way. If it was too narrow or too broad, it would trump and would harm our ideation process. So we feel that this is just the right balance of broadness to encourage us to have many different ideas and experiment with many different directions to solve this challenge. As I said, here below the relevant data and insights that will support you in your design process and ideation in our workshop. And here on this side, you can see a user flow where we've mapped out all of the different steps that the author of a merge request must take. And then below, you'll see the reviewer and what they also do. And again, I invite you to review it and see it throughout. But the focus of the workshop, again, related to the problem statement of how we might help Sasha navigate, triage, comments, findings, and changes. The focus, if we look at this user flow, is this area that is highlighted by this box. And inside of it, these two circles. At the top, we have what we would call the review cycle those actions that happen in parallel and that are the focus of the author. And below we have the same thing but for the reviewer. So this is more or less what you would expect the review cycle to look like, and this will be the focus of our ideation and where our solutions will lie. So on your own, please review this area, the problems and opportunities, specifically the problem that we will be tackling, the relevant data and insights, and this user flow. After that, below, we have the area where we will ideate and brainstorm around ideas for hypotheses that we will then try to design around and validate or invalidate. And here in this pink area that says workshop area, here we will have stickies for potential ideas for hypotheses that we'll generate, and this will be the focus of the workshop. And here we have other things that we will do. The lightning demos, which I invite you to read the instructions on your own. You already have your names here to add your own content, and try to stick to the durations that we explained here. So no more than 1 hour dedicated to homework time and to add your demos to this area here. And then please review on your own all of the other instructions here with a focus on the hypothesis generation. So this big area that is numbered with the number 4, it has instructions on what we will do. So again, read through it, see if it all makes sense or not. After that, I would like for you to test uploading a photo to Mural, because that's one of the things that we will do here is publish and share with others our Crazy 8 sketches that we will sketch out by hand using pen and paper or pencil, and we will then upload them to Mural during the workshop and paste them here so that others can see them. So to try this out, please test uploading a photo to Mural. So I created this Mural board, just empty basically, and just as a quick way for you to take a photo and then upload it here using maybe your phone, and then sending that photo to your email address and then dragging and dropping it here, however you would like. But please make sure that you have a process for adding the photos here and that it works well before the workshop. And then finally, please continue to the activities of the before workshop, and we can take a look at those now. So before the workshop, in total, we think a maximum of 2 hours of your time will be needed. For this week, the week of March 21st, again, review the prep materials, which is more or less what we're going through now, but please do that on your own. So look through all of these here. And after that, brain dump your hopes, fears, questions, ideas, or anything. And for that, you can click here and it will direct you to this mural where you have a big rectangle area for the hopes with some prompts for you to write, some fears, things that you're worried about and challenges we might run into during the workshop, and anything else that you'd like, ideas, questions, really anything you can write down here. If you have specific questions that are related to the mural of the workshop, the data and insights, the problem, the user flow, this whole section with the lightning demos, the hypothesis generation, your workshop area, please try to add them as a comment. And for that, you can just right-click and select Add Comment in the area related to your question. And me and Annabelle will try to answer your concerns. Other than that, any other general questions, please leave them here and we will do our best to reply to them as well. So that will be the brain dump. And as it says here, if you have specific questions, try to add them as comments to the workshop mural. And after that, in the following week, the week of March 28th, the idea is to contribute a lightning demo, a maximum of 1 hour of your time to look into other products and services, to capture ideas that could help us in this challenge. If you're off next week, you're welcome to contribute the lightning demo before. So during this week, if you want, you can already do this and contribute the Lightning demo if you want to invest that time now. So it's okay. We're just splitting this up in these 2 weeks so that it's easier for you to manage your own time and participate in this workshop. Clicking on this link, Lightning demo, will direct you to this area, which has all of the instructions and things that you need to know to contribute. So you can see those here. And after that, before the workshop, we will remind everyone to watch the videos when they're all done and when everyone has uploaded their videos here and has added their ideas in these stickies. So we will remind everyone to watch the Lightning demos. It will be a maximum of 30 minutes because we're trying to restrict the time of each video to just 3 minutes. So very concise videos focusing on just the essentials of the solutions that you find in the ideas. And ideally, watching this will be on the last day before the workshop begins. So we have the workshop on April 4th. If you're able to watch the Lightning demos just before the workshop, that would be perfect, so that it's fresh on your mind before we jump into it and start working. Then we will have the workshop itself, and this is just an outline of more or less what we will do during the workshop, but you don't need to focus on that right now because I'll be facilitating it and I'll walk you through everything on the day. After that, after the workshop on the week of April 4th, we will review the ideas and ask and answer questions in the mural async. So after everyone has added and contributed their sketches and ideas for potential hypotheses, you are free to review these ideas and ask questions from others, and they will reply to you async during this week. We will then, me and Annabelle, we will group these ideas and find patterns in these solutions. And after we've grouped them, we will ask everyone to vote on those idea groups. And the voting will be done async. So we will let you know once the grouping is done and everyone can vote on it during this week. And after that, it's up to us in code review, me and Annabelle, to take all contributions that you've made to this workshop, formulate hypotheses, statements, one or more hypotheses statements here at the top, which we will then take and design around and validate in the next phases. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that this was informative. Again, let us know if you have any questions. You can add them here in this brained up mural, or if they're specific to the structure of the workshop and the activities and problems and insights, you can add specific comments here in the mural. Thank you so much again, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.